Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Cancers, alright? So this is going to be for any planet or star you have in your chart under Cancer. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, alright? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many of it myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Ratach Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvain Etzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that. And then it is important that we trust our own intuition. So on Monday, I put out a video on how to strengthen your intuition. So if you're interested, check that out. Now, with that being said, let's get into your cards, my Cancers. Yes. Yes. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the King of Summer. King of Summer in the upright. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying what is coming. And you have the life, you have life experience and the Prince of Summer at the bottom of the deck, which is funny. But I'm going to actually put the card at the bottom on the front because I was being called to look at the bottom of the deck from the beginning, but I didn't, so I did it now. Oh. And next card is the Prince of Autumn, pointing towards the right. Das is interesting. You have the Prince of Summer, then you have the Prince of Autumn. And the Prince of Autumn has the Ace of Summer behind it at the bottom of the deck, with the Queen of Summer behind the Ace of Summer. Huh. That is very interesting. Okay, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and you have the Lovers in the reverse, with the Princess of Autumn followed by the Princess of Spring and the Ace of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. That is interesting. Okay. So, one moment, please. By the way, I use selenite on my decks, so if you are wondering. And please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and clarify why the King of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the King of Summer is here in the upright. You got Solace with Friends at the bottom of the deck, and the Journeyman and Ecstasis and Death. Huh. Okie dokie. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Prince of Summer is here, followed by the life experience card. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, why is the Prince of Summer here, followed by the experience card, the life experience card, that is. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Maiden. The Maiden with honesty at the bottom of the deck, followed by unity and a collective of pixies. And the Oakman, and Pohara of the Waters, and Topsy Turvets. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here, pointing towards the right, followed by the Ace of Summer and the Queen of Summer. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, why is the Prince of Autumn pointing towards the right, followed by the Ace of Summer and the Queen of Summer. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message. And you got Shiv, the Singer of Courage, with Luminous Doom at the bottom, followed by Los Gunas, followed by the Birth Mother, and followed by Oh That Gnome. Oh, that gnome. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Lover's card is here in the reverse. The Prince of Autumn, Princess of Autumn, isn't that right? Yes. Why, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, why is the Lover's card here in the reverse, the Princess of Autumn in the upright, the Princess of Spring in the upright as well, and to finish it off, you have the Ace of Autumn. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, why is this mini deck out to play today? And you got the Undressing of a Salad with Lady of the Harvest at the bottom of the deck, followed by He of the Fairy Sword, followed by Spirit Dancer, followed by Faf the Footer, followed by himself. I don't know if I want to continue. Should I? Okay. Followed by the Piper, followed by the Rar card, followed by the Iris of the Rainbow, followed by Arvel Parrot, followed by the Fawn, followed by the Singer of Connection. And that is where I stop. Okay. Don't fall on me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. I'm not sure if I'm singing the right notes, but it doesn't really matter. That song came to mind, so. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. Oh, Argentina. Alright, so the first card you guys got in the... Okay, so the first set starts with the King of Summer. Okay, so the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So I feel like someone is coming, or at least you are. So someone might be coming, but you also might be taking on this this way of being. All right, and the cards clarifying that are the Solace card. Solace talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledgeness, consciousness, synthesis. So you have had a lot of life experiences in your day. It is allowing you to how should I say this? It is allowing you to gain some empowerment. It also is you are collecting that knowledge, synthesizing the knowledge, taking out those nuggets, and that's how you're learning to better your life. Yes. Next you have the Friends, which talks of aid, support, friendship, aid, support. So they are there to help you along your way. Then you have the Journeyman. Now with this knowledge and this friendship, this aid, you are now equipped to move along on your adventure, to gain your independence, to polish your skills, and to travel. So you are moving forward with whatever you so choose. Next, you have the Ecstasis card. Now the Ecstasis card, talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation. Yay! Things are moving up. You are happy as can be. Yes, you are. Then and that happiness is partly due to you moving forward with that journeyman, but also because at the same time that you're moving forward with one thing, something else has come to an end, like a natural timely ending. Alright? And that you're also releasing, and you are liberating yourself from it. Yep. Now the next cards are the Princess of Summer. And the Princess of Summer is a romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious individual. This card says, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And then you have a life experience, the life experience card. Now the life experience card is let go of belief systems that no longer serve you, no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So something might happen in regards to this Prince of Summer that is going to teach you a very important lesson. Now, I feel like this might happen to me too because I have Cancer in my chart somewhere in one of my outer planets, and so I was thinking about this. Sometimes you just need to go through life experiences to learn something. And maybe I could have gone through this life experience sooner if I had allowed myself to make a mistake before and gotten my heart broken. But seeing as I did not let myself experience that, I most probably need to learn that lesson yet. So, I mean, that's probably why this is coming. Maybe you might feel like this Prince of Summer is the thing that you most want, but and you're like on the fence. Should I do this? Should I not? If I'm looking at me and I'm like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Do I want to get my heart broken again? Do I want to put myself in that uncomfortable situations? You know what? If that means going forward with your life, yes, you do want to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Okay, think about it. Okay, when a mollusk or a clam feels like a clam, or a crab or a lobster feels like it is too small for its exoskeleton, because don't forget, okay, all of these like marine life, their bones are on the outside of their body. Okay, so when they are too big for their box or their skin or their bones, they need to shed the bones in order to regrow new ones, in order to have a much more spacious like box to live in. Now I think this is what it is. You want to grow, but up to this point, if I'm taking any examples from my life, I've had to grow sometimes, and I've decided not to go down that path because I saw how it could end badly. But at the end of the day, okay, yes, it might end badly, yeah, but what's the payoff? How will you benefit from it? You will benefit from it by learning a ton of stuff that will allow you to go on to the next step. So if you are kind of annoyed and feeling stuck because you haven't moved forward from a situation, well, that just means you're gonna have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to grow. That's all it is. Now, okay, the first card clarifying this is the Maiden. Now, the Maiden talks of auspicious beginning, joy, hope, birth, growth. I think the word here is growth. Did I not talk of growth? Yes, I did. So the thing here is this life experience is going to help you grow, because the life experience in this deck is the Tower in normal tarot. Okay, so it will allow you to grow and prosper. Why am I rolling my R? I don't know. And in order for you to do that, you need to be honest with yourself about your actual want to grow and to expand and to move into something new. Okay? I feel like what is coming is going to be a stepping stone. It's not going to be your end result. It's not going to be the last thing that you finish up with, but it will be a stepping stone towards that. So it is of crucial importance that you take this on. Now, the next card is Union, Mystical Experience, and Spiritual Home. So in order for you to really get in tune and in touch with your spiritual home, you need to go through this difficult times, this difficulty, this uncomfort. Then you have a collective of pixies. Now, a collective of pixies, alright, talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. Maybe you feel tied to whatever you are going to try, like the experience that is going to allow you to grow. You feel tied to it for some strange reason. But what it will do for you, it will definitely allow you to gain wisdom, to gain ancient wisdom, okay, to get stronger, and to also go much deeper into what it is you thought you knew, because you just thought you knew it, you didn't actually know it, but now you will know it because you will have experienced it. So the next card is Pohariel of the Waters, which talks of emotions, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change. So this is saying that in order for you to change, you are going to need to go deep into your emotions. Right? And I feel like if you're going to go with this Prince of Summer, you most certainly might go into your emotions, because the whole summer in this deck represents cups, and cups represent emotions, feelings, all that stuff. So one of the things that you're gonna have to do, because if you're anything like me, okay, you are more analytical, because maybe you have a Libra in your chart, or maybe you have air in your chart somewhere, but I'm a Libra sun, so I overly analyze things. Overly. But this card is saying that you need to change your viewpoint. You need to have fresh new looks, new ways of seeing things. So instead of looking at this opportunity to grow as a possibility to getting your heart broken again, like I mentioned, you need to look at it like it's an opportunity to grow and to expand and to be able to finally move forward with something that you actually wanted to create in your life for a very long time, but you just never allowed yourself to do it because you thought it would hurt too much. Now, next card is the King of Autumn. Not King, Prince of Autumn. Okay, pointing towards the right. Now, cards pointing towards the right to me mean that they're happening fast or they're happening in the future. If you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, if you stick to this way of interacting with whatever life, people, what have you, this is definitely going to come to pass. Okay, and so basically you're attracting a Prince of Autumn type individual into your life. Now this Prince of Autumn is dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Okay, it says cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So you are definitely attracting this type of new relationship. And that is clarified by the Queen of Summer. And the Queen of Summer, now this is not relative to any gender. It's not relative to any single element. This is relative to the energy. Okay, so the person that you are attracting might have, or you are becoming this, right? You are becoming this, because I have Cancer in my chart. I have a lot of water. I have like 3 Scorpios and 1 Cancer. Go and figure, right? So maybe you're becoming this, and this card is the Queen of Summer, which is a loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive individual. It says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. Yep. Take care of you first. Okay. Then you have the Ace of Summer. Now the Ace of Summer is open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Okay. And the cards clarifying that are, number 1, the Singer of Courage. Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. I feel like this Prince of Autumn might be asking you to start acting a little differently. Start doing things that you're not used to doing before. And I think because of that, there is definitely going to be a moment where you're like, oh, why? But why? Like dominus gloom type energy. Gloominous doom, I mean. Where you feel kind of depressed. You're like, really? Is this what I have to deal with? Ugh. Why? But why? Then you have Los Gunas. Now, Los Gunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, adventure. So yes, I do feel this feeling of, but why? But why? Can I have attracted something like more aligned with how fiery I am? Because fiery I am. You might not have fire in your chart, but I have fire. My ascendant is Leo, so I'm actually Libra Sun, Scorpio Moon, Leo Rising, and so I'm like, come on, couldn't there be a little more spice, a little more intrigue, a little more something? Because the Prince of Summer and Prince of Autumn seems a little square. He is very dependable, he's gonna be there for you through thick and thin. But to all those positive points, there is the less attractive point, which is he's just blah. I mean, I'm already being mean, but I mean, that's my issue, and that is my issue. That is what I need to work with, what I need to grow out of, which is, I am an air sign, so I need a little bit of excitement. But like up to date, all the fire signs I've dated have been like flukes, or like not interested, or so why am I going to waste my time with that? Seriously, I'm not. So the next card is, yep, it's going to be an adventure. It is definitely going to be an adventure where you are going to have to like go deep within and find that rock and nurture it crazy. Nurture yourself, because I don't think it's going to come from outside. You see, the thing I know, and I've known this, but have I known this? Because the only person that can actually make you happy is yourself. No one else can make you happy. Okay, they can try, but they may not actually succeed. So the only person that should ever make you happy is yourself. Concentrate on doing that, and you are going to be golden. Oh, that gnome, which talks of breaking habits and patterns. Basically, you need to break a habit and a pattern of expecting someone else to make you happy. You are the one that is going to make you happy, and that should be the only one making you happy. So don't expect someone else to do it, because they're busy making themselves happy. Right? And now once you come to that realization, once you understand that no one outside of you is in charge of your happiness, then the choice is clear. Then you'll know what you will actually need. What you actually need is to make yourself happy, because once you make yourself happy, it doesn't matter who you decide to go out with, but whatever it is, you are going to be happy. You are going to make yourself happy, because you're not expecting someone else to do it for you. You're going to make yourself happy first and foremost. Right? Next, you have the Princess of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn, talks of studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous individual. Okay, it says a happy news about your career, promotions or scholarship. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So you are very intent on making you happy. You're not expecting anyone else to do it. So you're like, okay, so what can I do to make me happy? Do I want more money? Then let me go get more money. Do I want more of something else? Let me go get it. You know, you're not waiting on someone else to do it for you. Nay, you're not. Next, you have the Princess of Spring. Now, the Princess of Spring is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic individual. It says, it's time to go after your dreams. Yes, it is. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Basically, like, I know this to be true for me, okay? So I'm an air sign with a lot of fire and a lot of... Do I have a lot of fire? No, I have a lot of earth and a lot of water within my chart. I just have one fire. So, really... But the fire is within me, so I make myself happy. I balance my own scale out. So basically this is saying that you need to do it for you. You need to be the fire you are looking for. Don't expect it from someone else, and become that what you want. All right? And once you get that settled, anything else that comes into your life will be a plus. Okay. Next, you have the Ace of Autumn. Now, the Ace of Autumn talks of a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. Something is definitely looking up. Yeah. Something is definitely looking up. Monetary wise, because you think the right thoughts, you're on the right wavelength, so now whatever comes to you is going to be on point, on par, all of it. It's just going to be feeling like one thing after the other, and you are just going to be overjoyed, is what I'm getting. And because of this joyous, zealous within your experience about your own life, you will look like someone who is undressing a salad, which, by the way, is an impossible feat to do. Can you fully undress a salad? No, you can't. Once it's dressed, it's dressed. Okay? But I find that this card has multiple layers to it, okay? Because we have here, okay, all the people in the back are one color. This person in the front is one color. Now, we know that in science, the only thing that makes one thing look different from the other is the molecular structure that it's comprised of. And so basically, the difference between this and this is molecular structures. Okay, it's genetic. It's chemical. It's not real. It is real. It's what you perceive through your senses. So that kind of also means that it could possibly be your vibration, because everything emits a vibration. So this person has a different vibration from these people, which means that they are not on the same wavelength. And if they're not on the same wavelength, this person looks different to all these because he is not the same wavelength, so they don't match. Now, they feel use your words, Talab. They feel at odds with each other because they look vibrationally different. Yes, they do. Now, what does that mean for you? Now, what that means is that you will be able to do most probably what other people can't, which is attain this card's energy, which is the Lady of the Harvest, which talks of completion, release, liberation. Yeah. No, not liberation, but it talks of completion and harvest and release. Yes, it does. Then you have He of the Fairy Sword. Now, He of the Fairy Sword, okay, talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. So, in whatever this new thing that you are embarking on is, you are being vibrationally protected and cared for because you're thinking the right thoughts, you're on the right wavelength. Then you have Spirit Dancer. Now, the Spirit Dancer talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration. So you feel like you can express yourself. You're finally in a place where you can express yourself freely. Okay. And you feel like you can express yourself freely because whatever you are a part of makes you feel earthed, makes you feel centered, makes you feel real, makes you feel centered, makes you feel earthed. And I'm repeating myself. Then you have He of the Himself, which talks of natural law, life force, shamanic powers, magic. So you can definitely, once you're in the right vibe, you definitely tap into something bigger and better. And whatever this is that you're tapping into, you are completely mesmerized by it, and it totally makes you sing with joy because it is wild energy. It's pure potential. You can do whatever you want with this. And you're like, ooh, this is awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on this. Then you have Iris of the Rainbow. Now, this rare card, okay, lets you see the promise of the future that is waiting for you. And with that promise, you have attained immeasurable amounts of hope. Okay? And with that hope, you are communicating to your higher self what it is that you want, what it is that will make you happy. But I have to say one thing, okay? But if you want that hope, that promise for the future, you must first go through that life experience. It is a must. I have stopped myself from going through that life experience card so many times in the past. Don't stop yourself from doing that. Just don't. It sucks. Don't. Okay. Next card is the Fawn. Now, the Fawn talks of understanding the nature of nature, the natural wisdom, natural magic. Okay. That is, I think, one of the things that you will learn by going through that life experience, which is going to be the last piece of the puzzle for you to really be able to learn everything that you need to learn in order to attract what it is that you finally want in life to you. You can. And that's when you get the Singer of Connection. Now, the Singer of Connection talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. You have finally completely set your karma straight. And that is why you are attracting whatever it is that you want. Okay, my gorgeous Cancers. So that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.